According to a report from Augusto & Co., insecurity has impeded foreign direct investment as well as depleted Nigeria's economic potential, with FDI coming in at $699 million at 2021, the lowest in 8 years. Titled, there it is, The Economics of Insecurity, Nigeria's Rough Patch. The company stated that increased insecurity is linked to rising unemployment and poverty levels. Joining us to discuss further, Arise business analyst Chika Mbonu. Chika, good morning. You're very welcome. Good to see you.
How are you?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. I mean, you've talked about all these topics extensively. The FDI number, Chika, 699 million.
I mean, you know what they call make me shine question. Can you imagine, any exam that you go to now, and the question one says, discuss the impact of insecurity
right.
on the Nigerian economy.
Yes.
If you don't get 100 of 100 there, better flog you, because it's not a rocket science.
Yeah.
It permeates every sector. The impact of insecurity, it permeates everything that, we talk about in the economy. Look at agriculture and agricultural value chain. Even from the farmers cannot get into their farm. Sometimes they have to pay ransom to enter their farms, even to plant and to harvest. And then even when they harvest, you have to move the products into other areas. The roads are not safe.
Yep.
The transport companies have increased the transport fares, to move products from particular areas because of insecurity. All those add up to the unfortunate situation that we face as to how unfriendly the economy is here. A lot of the manufacturing companies, depend on raw materials from a lot of these agricultural belts. And what happened now is that these raw materials cannot be produced, cannot be made available because of the issue again of insecurity. And so you spin it. The insecurity affects production of raw materials. Raw materials affects the production in manufacturing companies. The inflation, food inflation, unemployment, poverty,
exactly.
So everything, so you are sitting down there in New York, your investment room in New York or Paris or Hong Kong, and you're trying to where do we take our investment to?
The JP Morgan decision,
and you bring on Nigerian map, and everywhere is red. Everywhere is red, insecurity. And as they're doing it, the breaking news, the train has been attacked going to Kaduna. Planes cannot land, and the roads, I mean, talk about it.
Right.
It's everywhere. Then whether it's east or west or south or north of Nigeria, there's nowhere that is safe. So where are you going to put your investment?
Right.
Even if it's safe in a particular areas, the market will be in another area where it's not safe. So it's not a rocket science. Insecurity is a major problem. We cannot turn around this economy without solving the problem of security. I don't want to dwell so much on that. We know that.
Chika, of course. Aviation, what do you make of the latest agreements?
See, we thought about in remember, I told you a long time in this program that the issue of diesel pricing, ATK, aviation fuel, and other derivatives from crude oil, the prices will not come down until the price of crude oil comes down. And the price of crude oil, we survived COVID when the prices tanked. And the issue of the Russian Ukraine war has exacerbated things. And so prices went to the roof. And so all the derivatives, whether it's diesel, PMS, aviation fuel, all of them are impacted by that. And until the main feeder, which is crude oil price, come down, all those derivatives are going to be hanging up there. So that's what is happening.
Yeah.
And so long before now, aviation fuel has been deregulated.
Yeah.
Just like diesel.
Yeah.
So you heard the MD of NNPC say it, that we cannot fix the prices because it's the regulated product.
Yeah.
Now, central bank also, you cannot give dollar at whatever rate because it's the regulated product, it's a business.
Yeah.
And so all this we're doing is what? The problem is that, if the airlines plug in the cost of aviation, the aviation fuel, as a parameter into their pricing program, this will go to the roof. That is the problem. And so, with people, at the return ticket to Abuja now, the lowest is about 100,000 naira. One-way tickets, maybe, according to the airline, say they say will be 150, 120, 150, one way. So would they have passengers to fly?
That's the question.
Already the price, the increase, the doubled, has chased away a lot of people. So this is the issue. Let's not kid ourselves about what the issue is that they have a product that is deregulated, just like diesel.
Yeah.
And it's a main plug, a main key cost in their work, in their operation. So if they plug it in, the price of tickets will go up. And if they do that, they'll be uproar in the country. And that's what they're fighting. And seeing whether they can get the regulated fuel, cheaper fuel, aviation fuel price. But that's not like that.
Tough situation.
That's not like that.
Tough situation.
And so all this we're doing...
it's temporary measures.
Drinking Panadol for cancer sickness. Because of the fact that even them trying to, AON, trying to import aviation fuel on their own account.
With their own license,
It's a major problem.
Yeah.
Logistics required. It's complex. You're flying, you have to medical. You're still worrying about whether the ocean-going vessels are offloaded the distance. Focus on what you know very well about.
Right.
And that's what it is. So it's a problem. And as I told you, the main plug is crude oil prices are very high. Derivatives, PMS, diesel, and ATK are going to be high. And if they plug it into the cost of operation, the ticket prices are going to be in the roof. And we can't deal with that. That's the problem.
Tough situation. Very quickly, here, just less than a minute. Capital markets,
digital. Lovely. Because, this is not the rocket science. In other geographies, a lot of Nigerians stay here and buy stock in US, buy stock in UK, without going there. Why can't you do it here? So, so that when this kind of happen, I will just be celebrating. It's nothing. But we'll commend them all the same, that this has been better late than never. So it's happening. Because in the banking system, it's far ahead in digitalization of the transactions.
Right.
You can literally stay in your room and do anything.
All your banking transactions.
All your transactions, anything.
Yeah.
Opening LCs now, you don't need to go to the bank. Everything has been digitalized. So, also this, one of the ways they can also bring more people into the net or the stock market is the digital program they're trying to bring in.
Yeah.
Because it means that anybody now can use your app and then open an account with their stockbrokers and just start buying stock.
Yeah.
And it will enlarge the net, for that, for more people to participate in the stock exchange. All right, Business Analyst Chika Mbonu on the pressing issues in the country. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your insights. Thank you.